And we are live. Well, hello there. This is Ondarian ASMR, and indeed I am live on New Year's Eve, December the 31st, 2021. It is 2 minutes past 11 PM GMT UK time, which means there's less than 58 minutes now to midnight. If you're kind of feeling alone this New Year's Eve, you don't have to be. You can join me here. I am doing this to ring in the new year, and this is the first time I've ever done this, but I wanted to do this, so thank you for joining me. I'm just going to share the link on my channel. I need to silence this because I'm going to deafen myself in the... There we go. You can't hear it anyway because I've got the silence bit on. The desktop background is silenced, but it's so I can see the top chat and also share it in Twitter. So we shall do that. Just go into Twitter. I'm actually going to say, if you are feeling alone this New Year's Eve, you don't need to. I am live and counting down to midnight GMT UK time. Full stop. Please do come and join me. Hashtag live stream. Hashtag ASMR. Hashtag ASMR artist. Hashtag content creator. Hello, I see we have a viewer with us. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're having a pleasant New Year's Eve. Of course, if you're in the Australasian region, I hope you're having a very pleasant New Year's Day. Because obviously Australia, New Zealand see New Year's Day first, so there we go. Tweet. So yes, I am live, I am online, I am with you this evening. And I'm just trying to find an old version of Auld Lang Syne that we can play at midnight. Hello Nick, Happy New Year. Yes. Thank you for joining. Pleasure to have you here. I hope you're having I hope you've had an amazing Christmas. Shall we say an uneventful Christmas to a degree. So yeah, sorry, I should have lined this all up before we started. I'm trying to find Auld Lang Syne with lyrics so I can sing it at midnight. And I've got an advert playing. Oh no, 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 that's awful. Sorry. I'm just trying to Nah, see, it's really hard to find something. That might work. Yeah, that will do. Yeah, so as I say, I hope you've had an amazing Christmas, and that's the thing about these live streams, they're very sporadic. But yes, I hope you've had an amazing Christmas and spent time with your family. You know, I went away for Christmas with my parents and my sister. We went to Norfolk for a week with my cousin, aunt and uncle and their dog, which was very pleasant. I think I can show you one of the presents. I will show you one of the presents that I got, and I'm really happy with this. So it's holding my phone. It is holding my phone, but let me take my phone off. Is that not the coolest Christmas present ever? It's a phone holder, but it's Vault Boy from the Fallout franchise. Fallout 76, which is one... Amanda, hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. Thank you so much for being here. Obviously, I'm counting down to midnight. And, you know, kind of trying to do some other bits and pieces as well whilst I talk. To sort of... Do you know something... Sorry, I'm just responding to a friend. I have so many friends, to be honest with you. It's amazing. You know, I think really, I think this live stream should be on, you know, the theme of this live stream should be reflection. I think we all need to. It's the start of a new year. You know, tomorrow, 1st of January 2022, and I think... Sorry, I'm just trying to... There we go. You know, and I think we should reflect upon, you know, the last 2 years, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The last 2 years for everybody on this planet has been incredibly challenging. You know, you can't hide from that fact. It's a truth that we can't hide from. You know, we have to accept it. But I think, for me, these last 2 years have brought me closer to myself. You know, I've learned so much about myself that I didn't know. You know, I've accepted myself more for who I am, and, you know, why I am. And I think for me, that is what I'm going to take into 2022. You know, I am finally accepting, you know, basically accepting who I am. You know, I keep getting Happy New Year messages. Luckily, I have all the things saved on my phone, so you can't ignore them. I feel it's rude to ignore messages like that. If people have been kind enough to wish you a Happy New Year, I really do think it's something you should respond to. Good, that's fine. That's something I wanted to get done. That's absolutely fine. So, long of the short, really. Yeah, I think for me personally, it's going to be very reflective of who I am, and very sort of very sort of sorry, just trying to do something here. My phone has decided to muck around, so sorry about that. There we go, got it. But I think in the long run, what we all should do is, whether it be tonight or tomorrow, you know, when you're about to drift off to sleep, perhaps take a moment just to think about, you know, not the bad things. Think about the good things. What have you achieved in the last 2 years? And I'm not just talking about, you know, forget the bad things. Focus on the good things. And I'm not just saying that to be I'm still not happy with this camera being at that angle. There we go. There we go. As long as I don't knock it. You know, you don't have to agree with me. You know, as I say, these live streams are very spontaneous. You know, anything goes. I'm half expecting Simplicity or Amanda to try and make me laugh at some point, and I'm sure she will. She's very good at that, so the challenge is on. Let's see if you can get me laughing at midnight so that I can laugh into the new year. Excuse me, I've got some gum. I don't normally chew gum, but I fancied some chewing gum, so ASMR trigger. Not everyone's favourite, but you know, for a live stream. So, you know, I say you know a lot. That is so annoying. I sound like a 1990s footballer. But I'll see you accept the challenge, Amanda. I've got my eye on you. I've got my eye on you. Oh, I nearly went then. Not yet. Not yet. Especially when I'm chewing gum, because I don't want to swallow it and choke. So where was I? Oh, Face does. Michael Griezmann, thank you for joining. Happy New Year to you as well. You sort of join us in a very reflective mood, you know, thinking about the last year. It's been quite a year for my channel, as you know. Just before Christmas, or just around Christmas, I hit, well, about 2 weeks ago, I hit 500 subscribers. I'm sitting very comfortably at, I think it's something like 514 at the moment. I was sitting at 518, but I seem to have lost 4 subscribers, so probably YouTube having a clear out of fake bot accounts. So Great Yarmouth. Guess where I was last week? I was in a little village called Reedham in Norfolk, and on the Monday after Boxing Day, the bank holiday Monday, I actually took a trip to Great Yarmouth. I was there. So, you know, lovely part of the world, Norfolk. Absolutely lovely part of the world. We also visited Potter Heigham, a lovely little Broadland. Well, we visited Latham's in Potter Heigham, and we had coffee and cake in the Broadlands Cafe. Oh yeah, I was in Norfolk last week for Christmas. I was with my parents, my sister, my cousin, my aunt and uncle and their dog, and we had an amazing time. Absolutely. We used to go to Norfolk a lot for our holidays. Between the year 2000 and 2016, we went to I think, Michael, you kind of posted spamming caps, so, but absolutely, you know, thank you for the kind. I saw your messages just before Streamlabs removed them. I'm awfully sorry, that's an automatic thing which I do need to fix. Yeah, I was on holiday in Norfolk, and yes, as I say, Streamlabs is the software I use to actually do these live streams. So how long have we got? It's 11:21 PM. So we've got just under 40 minutes now till midnight. I will probably try and get see if there's anything where they will ring in the new year. So let's have a look at BBC News, because they will ring in. They should ring in the new year live. No, that's live BBC News. But either way, as soon as it hits midnight, we will. I will put. Well, my computer has a clock with a timer, so we can do it that way. Anyway, we will find a way to get the countdown, even if I have to go on YouTube. So, indeed, you know, I kind of always struggle with these live streams of things to say. But anyway, yes. Yeah. I think it's a bit weird doing it. It's not weird doing it this Friday, because it's a special occasion. It's the last day of 2021. And well, it can't be helped, Amanda. You know, it is an automated system, and in all honesty, I haven't fully figured out how to, you know, what its settings are. It could be something that I don't have, because it could be something to do with the premium setting. You know, you might need premium settings to remove it. But anyway, you know, everyone is welcome, as long as they cause no harm. You know, no hatred, no bigotry, no swearing, no you know, no, or anything negative. No negativity on this stream. I want positivity, kindness, friendliness, honesty, truth, blah blah blah. You know, I just want people to have a good time on my channel and in my streams. You know, I don't want there to be. That's why I love streaming, because everyone that comes in, always, you know, how, you know, if they want to interact. God, it's been a long day. I've actually been in work today. I went into work. I've been up since 5:15 this morning. And can you hear that? I have gum. I am chewing gum. Not everyone's favourite trigger. I don't normally do sort of eating triggers, but I've got back into chewing gum, and I thought, well, you know, give it a go. I've got a couple of sticks left, so I thought, what I don't, you know, when this goes a bit bland, we can sort of, and obviously keep the countdown going. Oh, 26 minutes past 11, 26 minutes past 11, 26 minutes past 11, that's 34 minutes to midnight. Hang on, I'm just going to get rid of my gum. Oh God, I've dropped it. Oh yuck. Oh, sorry, I'm just sorry. I've just been told off for laughing because my dad's asleep. Oh. 29 minutes to go. I got 21 minutes to go. Got 21 minutes to go. Ignition CC, hello. It's an absolute honour to have you here. Thank you so. I'm so sorry I have, kind of fallen behind. 2022 phase 2 for my channel has begun. Now I have the community tab, and the ignition group will be seeing big things from my channel. There are exciting things on the way, and I can assure you there are things coming along that I don't think have ever been done in the ASMR community. I mean, oh my gosh, we have got some exciting things coming up on my channel. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. As I say, I must apologise because I am feeling a bit tired. I've been up since 5:15 this morning, GMT, and you can tell my voice is a little more sort of British villain sort of voice, sort of very, very Christopher Lee, or Riddles in the Dark, Sir Ian McKellen, or Sir Christopher Lee, or let's see, who else can I do? The late great oh, what's his name? I've forgotten his name now. Played James Bond, but not Sean Connery. I can't do a Sean Connery accent. I had a very pleasant Christmas, actually. I spent it in Norfolk with my family. There are some photos on my Twitter feed and my Instagram. Obviously, I'm spending New Year's Eve with you, lovely people. I'm trying to think of the name who played the Saint now. Roger Moore. I can't believe it's come to this. Well, Moneypenny, what do you say? No, that's terrible. I'm a terrible, terrible impersonator. Ah, Yeah, so I spent the week in Norfolk for Christmas. Came back yesterday, was in work today. It was a short day in comparison, so, you know, it wasn't a full day. But I went to my grandparents. My granddad was let out of hospital for New Year. He is going back in, but he looked really well, so he is making good progress, which we're really pleased about. But obviously it's sort of looking after himself and everything. But you know, I wanted to be able to see him and my grandma, of course. We stayed till about 10 p.m. because although he looked well, you know, we knew he wouldn't want to stay up till midnight. I know, it's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. You know, I did this because I just didn't want people feeling alone on New Year's Eve. I mean, I'm here at home with my parents. My dad's gone to bed. I think my mum's still up. But he did all the driving over the holiday, so it's understandable. I don't drive. I can't drive. Very long story. Nothing serious. Nothing bad. It's just that I have an impairment of reaction time, which would mean I wouldn't be a very safe driver. So, no, it's better that I don't drive for my own safety. So, yeah, you know, 25 minutes to midnight. 25 minutes, 25 minutes, 25 minutes to midnight. Midnight, midnight. 25 minutes to midnight. Midnight, midnight. 25 minutes to midnight. I thank you. I'm here all week. Enjoy the fish. Okay, yep, I see what that is. I'm just going to pop out the chat because I can make it bigger on my screen by doing that. I can actually see what you lovely people are saying. Jim Bob. Naughty. Naughty simplicity. Very naughty. You are not getting Hercule Poirot in that mindset to laugh. With the little crécelles are much sharper than you imagine. Yes, I could probably do my own. It is not the greatest Belgian accent. It probably isn't even a French accent, to be honest, but, you know, I just end up going into a posh English accent, don't I? I kind of sound like Terry Thomas from the old 1960s, or the old, Ealing comedies of the 1950s and 60s. Oh, I say, the man's an absolute shah. Oh, posh. I'm not even posh, you see. I'm not I wonder if I come from working class background, but I wonder if I'm more middle class these days. Because of my line of work, you know. Let us lower this a little bit more, because I'm getting a bit closer to the mic, you see, because I am kind of trying to keep it down to a soft voice, soft ASMR voice. Maybe we go into a little bit of Bob Ross. Hello, I'm Bob Ross, and I'd like to welcome you to the 10th series of The Joy of Painting. First of all, let me thank you for inviting us back for another series of painting shows. So we've got our 18 by 24 pre-stretched double prime canvas, and it's been given a nice thin even layer of the liquid white, and we're just gonna go straight into the board. You want to get the paintbrush loaded with color. You want to get it absolutely loaded with color. You want to get it to a nice chiseled edge. And then what we do is, with little X's, we just put in a happy little blue sky. I'm using phthalo blue, by the way. And as you know, it always starts dark at the top and gets lighter towards the horizon. And I think we'll have a little bit of water in this today, because, you know, if there's one thing I love in paintings, it's water. Not today. I tell you what, now we've got a happy little sky in there. I think we'll put in some happy little clouds. So you want to get just run your fan brush, right through some titanium white. I am trying not to laugh. That's what I'm trying to do. I wouldn't ignore you, Amanda, but I'm seeing how long it will be before I really want to see what you can come up with. Actually, I haven't, to be honest with you. I know Leslie Nielsen, though. It's a great big hospital with sick people in it. And, Banana Muffin, hello! Yes, we're doing a little Bob Ross impersonation today. And, you know, with ASMR is like painting. We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents, and we learn to work with those accidents. So I've got my brush here loaded with some titanium white, and I'm just gonna do, some little circular strokes, and just put in some happy little clouds, you know. Some happy little clouds and happy little trees. And then what we do is we just take the corner of the 2-inch brush and we just with the tip. We don't want to We don't want to do anything with... If I laugh, you see, I get told off by my mother. She can hear me downstairs, and my dad and my father is trying to sleep. He drove about 200 miles yesterday. And now all we do is, with our brush, we just want to lift it and fluff it. See, that one thing I will say, Amanda, is it's funny because to be honest with you, I'm actually more of a Marx Brothers fan than the I can't talk than the Three Stooges. I have to admit, I'm more of a Marx Brothers. I've not even had a drink. I'm sober and I'm losing the ability to speak. Sorry, you don't see me. I'm just knowing that tomorrow is the start of a new year. My channel is starting, I reached 500 subscribers. I've got the community tab, which I am absolutely thrilled to have. It's absolutely huge for me to have this tab, because it means so much that I'm able to finally communicate the way I always wanted to communicate with. And a huge thank you to everyone who has supported me throughout 2021. Your friendship and support for everything I've done is absolutely amazing. My love for you as friends and supporters is absolutely huge. I am deeply touched that everyone who I've become friends with has so much, enthusiasm for what I create. And see, that's a thing. I've never really seen Abbott and Costello. I'm kind of for a double act, you see. The thing is, I'm more Marx Brothers for the trio, and Laurel and Hardy. Laurel and Hardy for the double act. I'm sounding like Alfred Hitchcock, am I? Is that? Although I sound a bit more like Ron Moody as Fagin in You Gotta Pick a Pocket or Two, Boys. You gotta pick a pocket or two. Fagin in Oliver the musical. Oliver, never before has a boy asked for more. I would never have made one of those boys, because look at the size of me. I am, for a start, I've got a great big orange beard. Ho, 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 Ginger Santa. I've got a feeling that may have just made I wonder if I've just made Amanda laugh. Ho ho ho, Ginger Santa. But you know, we got some big things coming up for the channel. We've obviously got chapter 17 of the Lord of War and Heartache, which I need to oh, we're coming up to the 10-minute mark, by the way, folks. And when it does hit midnight, I will be singing Auld Lang Syne. Who hasn't heard of Ben Stein? I have heard of Ben Stein, yes, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, chapter 15 is on the way. We've got the Academy mini-series, of which Amanda, Simplicity ASMR, is involved. And if you follow me on Instagram, and if you're one of my close friend followers on Instagram, you will see, I'm not sure if, yeah, you will have seen that there's an extra special one coming up that I've been sharing. Yeah, we've got a sort of dance troupe ASMR project coming up for the Lord of War and Heartache. It's myself, Black Cat Aura, Sleeping Artist ASMR, Nanichi ASMR, and Zombie Love ASMR. I'm working with them at the moment on their characters and things. I've already written. Snow Angel, hello, thank you for joining. Lovely to have you here. I was just giving a rundown of what's coming up on my channel in 2022. Huge, exciting things. As I was saying, I'm working. I've already written the scripts for Sleeping Artist and Black Cat Aura for the project. But obviously, I'm going to be working with Nanichi and Zombie Love on their characters, because obviously they're not so familiar with Lord of War and Heartache and how I work with my collaborator. Why am I'm looking at the chat? I should be looking at the camera. I am so sorry. I do find it hard to make eye contact. Just to clarify, I am autistic, so eye contact is not always easy for me, even down the lens of a camera, so I do apologise. But you know, we're if anyone wants to join the collaboration, there's still room, there's still time, because I haven't set a deadline. Yes, yeah, I've seen clips of that on YouTube. So if you're interested in that, have a look, because there's things on my Twitter about it. There's bits and pieces on my Instagram. I will be posting up a post about it, uploading a post about it. I'm so sorry. It's just been a very long day. You know, I've been up since, as I said at the beginning of this, I've been up since 5:15, and this morning I've been into work, and yeah, and of course this weekend I'm going to start watching I'm going to watch episode 1 of the Book of Boba Fett, and of course the Doctor Who New Year's Day special, which I'm incredibly excited for. So it's going to have a bit of a sci-fi theme this weekend. I'm also going to be script writing some more bits and pieces as well. As I say, I hope I can get in contact with Nanichi and... is it Nanichi? Yeah, Nanichi ASMR and Zombie Love ASMR. So, Amanda. Not a symbol I usually give out on live streams, but just for you, because you're a dear friend. You are a dear friend. Actually, if you're on Twitter, if any of you are on Twitter, please do drop a well wish to Pink and Kitsch ASMR. She's not been feeling too good at the moment. She's not been feeling too well, and if you'd be able to drop her a lovely message, of friendship and well wishes, I think that would really cheer her up. I honestly do. She is one of the most beautiful souls I've ever known, and I will be absolutely honest here. We kind of became friends for a reason that we kind of became friends because of something negative that was going on in the ASMR community a while back, and her channel had just started, and I'm not going to go into the details because it's too much to explain. Have a look at Lily Whispers ASMR. She's got a couple of videos that explain what the situation was. Anyway, yeah, we kind of started communicating, and she has become one of my dearest friends, and I honestly I hate to see any of my friends fall ill. I really do, and I think if you'd be so kind as to perhaps just drop her a tweet, perhaps drop her a tweet and wish her well and Happy New Year, I would imagine that would absolutely make her day. She, like all my friends I've made on Twitter and YouTube and Instagram, your friendship genuinely means so much to me. It really does. It means so much, and I think that's what has made this last year so bearable. It really has made it bearable, because I've had your friendship, your support, your guidance. It really 4 minutes to midnight. I'd probably start playing Iron Maiden's 2 Seconds to Midnight, but that's actually longer than... Goody! Oh, my good sir. How are you, my good sir? Good to see you. It's been a long time, my friend. Oh, yes. You've still got 3 minutes and 20 seconds. So, we shall get everything lined up. Well, if you, that I will leave to you, Amanda. That is your decision. I have said if she would like to contact me, she can. I leave that in her hands. Yeah. So I just wanted to give her a shout out, because I know she's not been feeling too Oh, of course, you're on the east coast, so it's probably about 5 p.m. for you. Oh, yes. You'll probably hear the fireworks go off because we usually have fireworks. So you'll be on the east coast of America, 5 hours behind. So it'll be probably about, I don't know, 7 p.m. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 7 p.m. See, I've got my calendar clock up because that tells me when midnight strikes. I'll have to do the Big Ben chimes because let's see if I can get the BBC News up. Here we go. Here we go. I've put Sky News Live on.
Dan, thanks very much, and also James up in Edinburgh. Let's return to Katerina, who's in London.
We're just waiting for the chimes of Big Ben. So that was a little bit of UK news. Oh, there's. They usually. I don't know if we're going to do the chimes of Big Ben or not. Marigold, hello. So who's still here? Amanda, Goody, Snow, Marigold. Oh, here we go.
Official display. People have been told not to come down, but of course,
we're just waiting to.
Gets the best of a lot of people.
You can hear that,
just
can't
want to
you?
See where they're a good place to see whatever it might be.
Here we go.
Here.
Thanks, Katerina. If you're just tuning away, it is almost midnight, and you are watching Sky News. We are counting down the last few moments of 2021. This is the picture in London where some fireworks are expected.
Well, according to my computer, it's midnight, so Happy New Year. Oh, no, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year, everybody! Chimes of Big Ben. It is now 2022 here in the UK. I'll put that down to. I'll put that down now. So, but yes, Happy New Year. So I will promise. I promised this. So if you don't mind a bad singing voice, here we go. Auld Lang Syne. Auld Lang Syne, should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Old acquaintance be forgot, and days of Auld Lang Syne. For Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang Syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old Lang Syne. And here's my hand, my trusty friend, and give a hand of thine. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old Lang Syne. For old Lang Syne, my dear, for old Lang Syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old Lang Syne. Happy 2022, everybody. This year is gonna be big. I was saying one of the biggest things that I think is going to be on my channel is a actual ASMR dance collaboration. As I said, it already features Black Cat Aura ASMR, Sleeping Artist ASMR, Nanichi ASMR, and Zombie Love ASMR, which I'm really proud about. I've written 2 of the scripts so far for Black Cat Aura and Sleeping Artist, because they're the 2 most familiar with my project. So I've already sent them the scripts, but they've got a lot of things to do because they actually want to do a few moves for the collaboration. If people want to join, there's information on my Twitter, on my Instagram. You know, you can message me, email me, but you know, it's going to be really exciting because it's something I don't think has ever been done in the ASMR community, and I'm really passionate about this because it's the whole dance itself is a trigger. The whole dance form we're doing is a trigger. I'm going to be playing Maximus, but I'm also going to create a new character for myself, and I'm going to give it all a go as well. Yeah, so but I really do think it's going to be, you know, big. So I'm sorry, I'm just distracted by oh goody, I do need to catch up. If you're still here in the chat, I do need to catch up with you at some point. You know, drop me an email, a message, whatever's convenient for you. I just want to catch up with you on a few things, find out, well, obviously catch up with you as well properly, find out how you're doing and everything. So please do message me. Sorry, I'm just very thirsty tonight. It's only cola. I'm sober tonight. Anyhow, you know, I'm just sort of course I missed Hoot Nanny. I missed Jules Holland's Hoot Nanny. I could have done that one. So give me a wave who's still here in the chat, you know, because I love to interact with you and everything. But hope it hasn't frozen. Oh no, we are still pretty much live on your screen, live from London, UK. This is BBC News. But I just like to know who I've still got really here, because it just makes me so happy to have people here. And Snow Angel, a fellow ASM artist, welcome to the family. Next time you comment, your name should now be blue. So next time you drop a comment, your name should now be blue. But anyway, shall I do some beard ASMR? Nuzzling the microphone. Good grief, it's 10 past midnight already. That's just a silly little bit of ASMR for Amanda, because she likes the face fuzz. I think she also likes me saying face fuzz because of the way I say it. Face fuzz. But face fuzz. I might have to do a whole video just for and dedicate it to you, Amanda, for just me saying thing is, it's making my beard feel weird beard, beardy weirdy. That reminds me of a photo in a book I had from Blackadder where it said Nursey, Queenie and Beardy Weirdy, and it was a picture of Stephen Fry as Lord Melchett. You still can't... No, I'm sorry, Amanda. I honestly haven't heard of it. I need to Google it or YouTube it, because it isn't something I'm familiar with. I will YouTube it. But there is something I need to check as well. Excuse me 1 second. Excuse me 1 second. Zil. Boom boom. Yeah, I will. Pink. Hello, Minnie. Oh, so good to have you here. I will tell you now, I did give you a shout out earlier on. I did ask everyone to drop by, and honestly, I did ask everyone in the chat to drop by and on Twitter and send you messages of well wishes and excuse me, messages of kindness and well wishes, because I know you've been feeling poorly, and you know, I wanted to, you know, I wanted to sort of help. I thought if everyone could perhaps just drop a message of friendship and kindness, you know, help to lift your spirits a little bit, because I know you've been feeling under the weather and poorly, and you know, I hate to see any of my friends unwell. And you know, like all my friends, your friendship means, you know, your friendship means so much to me, because you know it's. But you know, I wanted to. All my friendship, everyone I'm friends with, means a huge amount to me. But considering, as I said, you've been feeling under the weather, I wanted to sort of just ask people to help lift your spirits a little bit, because no one likes being unwell. Sorry, that's I'm getting all my Happy New Year messages are coming through now from my family. I've just put it on site. I will respond to them. Yes, 2022. It's going. Oh. Let's make this year a good one. Let's make this year amazing. I know some of you in the chat haven't yet reached 2022. You are still in 2021, but that clock is ticking down now, and we'll soon all be equal. We will all be in 2022. And if there's one thing I like about you all as friends, you are, to me, you are all equal. You are all very special to me. You know, you are some of the dearest friends I've ever had. And I know we've never met in person. I absolutely know we have never met in person. But, excuse me, cheers. Happy New Year. This is Coca-Cola, by the way. We haven't had, well, we've had fireworks around here. Most of them happened at about 10 o'clock, so I can only assume they were launched by families, you know, who wanted their kids to see them. I'm not a huge fan of fireworks myself. Sorry, I must respond to this one. This is just a lifelong friend I've had. Well, possibly not a lifelong friend, but a very long-term friend. And there we go, send. Oh, and now Sugar ASMR has just wished me Happy New Year. This is what I love about this community. You know, everyone is just... I'm so sorry to hear that, Minnie, because, you know, no... Oh, I can hear them in the distance now. I can hear them in the distance, the fireworks. Better just respond to this, you know. I don't like to leave people sort of... There we go. I don't like to leave people sort of... Well, that's okay. That's absolutely fine. I'm not anyone's keeper, you know. That's what I love about this community. We all communicate with each other. That's the beauty of this community. We are its entire foundation is love, kindness, support, friendship. You know, it's not just a network. We are, in all honesty, one big family, and it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from in the world, what even what you believe in, because with ASMR we all share one thing. We all are. Happy New Year, Snow Angel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you taking the time to join us. Thank you. I really honestly appreciate it. You know, please do drop by. I try and live stream regularly every week. You're always welcome here, as is everyone who is respectful, loving, caring. You know, this is a safe haven for anyone who wants it. You know, there's no judgment, no bigotry, no hatred, nothing like that. It's just pure joy, fun and laughter. The laughter is usually courtesy of me, of course, because I am very much known for cracking up, as you saw earlier on. Thank you, Amanda. That one's for you and Minnie. I'll do that one both for you. But please do take care, Snow, and thank you so much for joining. Oh, of course, you're still recovering from gallbladder surgery, aren't you? Which I'm still waiting for. I have to say, Amanda, you must be feeling a whole new level of difference. You know, you must be feeling amazing, and I hope I will too when my turn comes. You know, I really do think it's gonna be one of the best things that happens to me this year, to finally be rid of my gallbladder. You know, I will not have to rely on painkillers, whilst I will still have to be more careful about what I eat. I can be a bit more sort of a bit more I'm learning to be creative with my cooking, of course. I am becoming a lot more adventurous with my culinary skills, shall we say. I mean, Minnie will know what I'm talking about. But I have a GCSE in cookery. For those of you who are across the Atlantic, a GCSE stands for General Certificate of Secondary Education. It's basically a qualification that you get when you leave secondary school here in the UK, and I do have a GCSE in food technology, graded D, and yet it was the highest grade I could go for. I got 3 C's, 4 D's and 1 E. E was for English literature, which is ironic when you think about it. because to be able to write a script you need English literature knowledge, and in reality I kind of didn't do very well with English lit, and yet I'm an amateur script writer, and people seem to absolutely love what I write, so that's a good sign. Anyway, oh, that's fine, Amanda. Oh, I'll tell you something. I had a sore throat after I had my endoscopy. That was horrible. I would not wish an endoscopy, the experience of an endoscopy, on my worst enemy. Gum? We'll have 2 sticks of gum. But that's not what we're here to talk about. But you know, we've got so much happening. As I said, we've got so much happening in 2022 that I'm trying to. I haven't reinstated a deadline schedule. Excuse me, I'm just having some cola. I'll tell you what. I don't know how long the fizz will last. Didn't last very long at all, to be honest. We've all missed you, Goody. We have all missed you. You know, and it's so good to have you back here in the chat. You know, you, Minnie, Amanda. I appreciate you 3 so much, because I appreciate everybody, as you know. I have huge appreciation for everyone I interact with, but the 3 of you are kind of like my #1 fans. You know, if I actually had a fan club, I feel good. I do feel good, Minnie. To be honest. Sorry, it's looking a bit orange at the moment. The lighting can be a bit hit or miss. Let's take this box off and see what that does. I did try to raise up the camera, but it's been sitting on this box. There we go. Let's see if that fixes the lighting problem. There we go. I don't look so orange now. I don't look so orange. There we go. Ooh. That leg's a bit dodgy. The problem is the lighting in here isn't the greatest at the moment. I'm looking to get a ring light from Amazon so I can get a proper you know, ring light that I can mount behind my screen. So the video has been oh, Amanda. Oh, yuck. Ooh, naughty, naughty, naughty. Ooh. Ouch. I know how much they hurt. Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly feeling good. You know, it's a new start. It's a fresh new year. You know, everything's looking bright. I've now got my community tab, which means I can now. I mean, I've been using it quite a lot in this last week alone. There's quite a few posts on there already. I think a few people might have got a bit bored and unsubscribed from my channel, but that's fine. If they don't wish to share in my joy of being able to communicate with my viewers, my subscribers, that's absolutely. I hold no ill will towards them. I wish them all the best, and I thank them for being part of my channel for as long as they were. I'm very appreciative of it. But phase 2 is now officially underway for my channel, and it means bigger and better things. I'll quickly retweet your tweet. Thank you, Amanda. Remind people that I'm live. But I'm kind of sort of that's okay, Amanda. Take your time. Don't worry too much about because I'm still going to be here. I'm not going anywhere. This is a late one. We are on the late shift tonight. I'm not going anywhere tomorrow. I've got 3 days off now. I'm back at work officially on Tuesday. So, we're... Sorry, I keep getting all these messages from relatives and things wishing me Happy New Year. So I kind of have a copy and paste thing that allows me to wish them Happy New Year in return. It's quite busy. Yeah, and I think this is the one time that you can excuse the long pauses, because obviously we're celebrating a happy event in the fact that 2021, for at least some of us, is over, and a new year has begun. So it makes sense to sort of every message you get wishing you Happy New Year, Yes. Posh English accent tonight. No, that is more like Boros from Lord of War and Hotik. But don't worry, there will be plenty more Rafik in the coming timeline of the series. He still has a very big role to play, and this year will see his origin story come to reality, performed by Ondarian ASMR, and dedicated to, or at least chapter 1 will be dedicated to a dear friend of mine, Pink and Kitsch ASMR. I will be dedicating the first chapter of the series to you, because I know how much of a fan of Rafik You really are. And perhaps there will be little nods towards you in the series as well. I don't quite know how I'm going to work it in, but there will be a perhaps hidden tribute to you in the series. So, that's one of the big things for the Rafik is going to be getting his origin story as to how he became part of the Shadow Court. He probably will be the only one getting a origin story. I kind of covered Volkov's in a sort of behind the scenes video, and I don't think we really need to cover certain characters like Volkov or Maximus, because we've sort of dropped hints to their past in the series anyway. Another Happy New Year message. You probably heard my phone buzz. So, what are you all looking forward to for 2022? What's your sort of... Because I'll let you into a secret. I will let you into a secret. Maybe not. It's maybe not a secret. But I actually don't make New Year's resolutions. And the reason I don't make New Year's resolutions is because I never keep them. Naughty, naughty, very naughty. A young philosopher once wrote, "Naughty, naughty, very naughty." But anyway, I really must stop paying attention to my phone. But it's always a Happy New Year, and you don't sort of want to leave them. You know, you don't like to sort of leave people sort of hanging on, really, do you? You know, you want to wish them Happy New Year because they might have already celebrated it before you, and that's the thing. Like I am for some of you over the Atlantic. Granted, it's a distraction. What was I saying before I said naughty, naughty, very naughty? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, you might be able to tell me what I was saying then before I was distracted. Oh dear. Before I started smacking the back of my hand. Oh, lummy. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. Origin story. Yeah, we've covered that. The dance collaboration. I think we've covered that now. If you know of anyone who might be interested in participating in that, please, please, please get them to That's it. What are you looking forward to for this year? You know, what have you got planned for this year that you're really? Yeah, well, I don't actually. Yes, that's it. I don't make resolutions because I don't keep them. I honestly believe, what's the point of making a New Year's resolution if you don't keep them? And my camera is pointing in the wrong direction. And it is... There we go. Yeah, so I don't actually make New Year's resolutions. It's not that I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. It's just that I got tired of making them. You know, what's the point of making them if you're not going to keep them? You know, it's like everyone goes to the gym for the first month of the year, and then they all just, you know, sort of... If you're going to join a gym, you might as well do it further down the year, because at least then you know you're going to be dedicated to it. And I can't at the moment because I'm still under doctor's orders not to overdo any sort of formal, you know, any sort of form of exercise that could cause harm to my gallbladder. So at the moment I'm sort of very hit and miss. But does anyone have resolutions, or, you know, do any of you have resolutions or plans for 2022? Goody, I know we've already discussed this, so, you know, because I remember you messaged me about this, and anyway, that's beyond the point. Brush. When in doubt, ASMR. Hello, and a happy new year. I can actually do that now. Yeah, because you're obviously playing Argus in Chapter 18 of The Lord of War and Heartache. So that's what we were discussing, your part in the collaboration, among other things. You know, sort of just... yeah, I think it's going to be amazing. Sort of... Sorry, just very tired. Yeah, I think it will be amazing to make content with, you know, working with you on future content, because, you know, I think you've been bringing a lot of ideas to Lord of War and Heartache that I think I would like to implement in the future, and obviously being able to liaise with you in such a manner, I think we can definitely make it work. There's a lot of things that yeah, indeed. But as I said, I'll be honest, the one collab I'm really excited about is the what I call the Caravan Collab, and that is the one with me, Black Cat Aura, Sleeping Artist ASMR, Julie, Nanichi ASMR. I know I've mentioned it quite a bit, but it's because I am just so hyped for it, because I think I really think it might end up being just one episode, but I think it's gonna be, if not bigger than the Academy, which is still in production. I'm still waiting for several people to send me their contributions for that, so I do need to get in contact with them. I will do that tomorrow though. Because obviously they're all celebrating New Year's, but once New Year's is over, the real work can begin. On all the collabs. But I guess I could show. I've done this before in these live streams, because I've discovered you can actually share pictures. You can actually share imagery, and I can give you an idea of what I'm talking about. You will know already, many of you. But anyone watching this back on the live stream, watching this replay, who hasn't seen previous live streams, will not have a Scooby-Doo of what I'm talking about. So, because I'm kind of clandestine about it, because it's not a bad subject. It's just something that a lot of people don't think about with ASMR, and I'll give you. I need a JPEG first. It'll give you an idea of what I'm actually talking about. And yes, I am looking for other participants, so if you know of anybody that that would be interested in participating, there we go. I need to just minimize this screen to check. Yes, yep. So this is what I'm talking about for anyone watching back on the live stream, on the replay. So yeah, that's basically what the Riley Rose is going to be playing two of these twin characters in the Academy, and of course the four people I've mentioned: Black Cat Aura, Sleeping Artist, Nanichi ASMR, and Zombie Loves ASMR, will all be participating as in a similar role. So yeah, I know I always act clandestine about this, but I just think there's huge potential in this. I really think there's huge potential in this sort of thing for ASMR, and I'm really passionate about getting it recognised as an ASMR of the whole kit and caboodle, as the saying goes, with as the perfect trigger for ASMR. I really do believe in it, and I'm really excited to be able to actually put my theory to the test. I really think it will be interesting to see. Hello, thank you for joining. We have a newcomer. Thank you. Yes, happy New Year to you as well. So yeah, that's the yeah, that's the concept we're going for. It's never been done in the scale that we're doing it. Exactly. I'm just going to return to the usual background. There we go. We'll just check the original background. Oh, it has huge potential. I really do believe it has huge potential. I've seen a couple of independent ASM artists, or a couple of ASM artists in the past, try it independently, but it's never been done. They didn't do it properly. I really think if we can actually create it properly, it will work. I really have huge faith in what we're doing. Excuse me, I've got some chewing gum. And yeah, I really think it's going to break the boundaries of ASMR content. It's not the first time it's been featured in the Lord of War and Heartache. Chapters 7, 9 and 13 all have individual characters. Arendella, played by Jodie Marie ASMR, in Chapter 7. Irma La Dolce ASMR plays Alina in Chapter 9, and Exploring ASMR plays Cassandra in Chapter 13. And then of course there's a lost video created by, excuse me, I've got an itch, created by Tifa2 ASMR. And you can actually see her video on her channel. She was going to play the role of Shy in Chapter 7. And unfortunately she wasn't able to continue, but she asked if she could have my permission, which she didn't need to ask. I was very happy for her to do it. She asked if, at a later date, she approached me and asked if she could record her script, and she did. And to be honest, I am really happy that she did. So, you can see the lost video up on her channel, and it's absolutely amazing. I really do recommend you go and see it. And it's, as I say, to the original script that I wrote for her. I did change it for Jodie Marie ASMR when she took on the role of Arendella, who was it was literally a complete rewrite. It had to be a rewrite because the whole concept changed. But we work with what we have, and as I say, if you go to Chapter 7, 9 and 13, you will see the concept in practice for the big collaboration coming up has. And as I say, in the Academy, Exploring ASMR reprises the role of Cassandra, and Riley Rose will be playing two characters, twin sisters, which will be interesting. I need to contact the participants for the Academy anyway. simplicity, Amanda, you are part of that anyway, so I know you're kind of out of action anyway, so please don't worry, there's no deadline. All deadlines for all my projects are suspended at the moment, mainly for my benefit, because deadlines stress me out, and I don't want to put pressure on myself as much as anyone else, because I think, we don't need that pressure. We've had enough pressure in the last year, in the old year. I mean, it's now coming up for 1 AM for me, so I'm already 1 hour into 2022. That sounds like a channel I discovered recently. Well, no, it's a channel I've been watching for a while that gave me the idea. I think it's called something like Belly Dancer Diaries. Yeah. I think it's, because the thing is, I've done my research. I want the project, the dance troupe project, to be done with the. Oh, that's okay, Pink. I that's absolutely okay, Pink, because I didn't want anyone to feel alone on New Year's Eve. I didn't want people to ring in New Year's on their own. I hate to think of anyone alone on New Year's Eve, and that's why I did this. That's why I did this, because no one deserves to be alone on New Year's Eve. And it means so much to have you all here to see New Year's with me. Oh, in that case, Amanda, I may have some backdrops you can use, or I can definitely superimpose the backdrops for you. I've got the software to do it, so you don't need to worry too much about actual imagery. I can do all that for you, if you're using green screen, which is absolutely fine. But just gone back up to your comment, by the way, up there, the top goody. You almost sound like an expert in the dance. You've used a lot of technical terms there. Yeah, interesting. Oh well, good luck to you. I agree with you there. Soft talk, soft music, soft talk, soft light. Yeah. All the moves. As I say, I've done my research because I want to get it right. I want to get it looking respectful and done correctly. And it would, and also, Amanda, I would say it's probably best because there's a uniform look to the academy that I will say to anyone that there's a uniform look for certain areas of the academy I want to use. There's no, Amanda, there is no rush. I have not set a deadline for the academy project. You know, you are still on time. You know, I hate deadlines. I hate setting deadlines. You know, I think deadlines take the fun out of it because it puts so much pressure on people. I don't work. You don't work to my schedule. I work to yours. You've not long had surgery to remove your gallbladder. Rest. I'm telling you now, rest. Your health is far more important than my project. Your health is genuinely far more important than my project. You know, I would be devastated to think you've overexerted yourself and caused yourself harm. I honestly mean that. If you've been told to rest by your surgeon, rest. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about the project. It's always going to be here. I can hold on because it's not a project that's integral to the main storyline. It is a mini series. Your health and you, Amanda, are incredibly important. And you know, I think honestly that I would rather see you back at 100% fit, you know, feeling well. And I will say this to you as well, Minnie. You know, because I know you've sort of you know, I know you're I'm trying to think of my words here. I'm really tired, but it's worth doing this. It really is worth it. All I'm saying is I care deeply about you all. I honestly care deeply about you so much. I don't consider myself important. I am the least important person in this live stream. I'm the host. I'm here to just keep everything ticking over. And I honestly think that, you know, it would devastate me to think that you overexerted yourself for me. I could never forgive myself if I thought. I would rather have you at your peak creative, hugely, you know, creative, yeah. You know, I think and the same goes to you, Minnie. Whatever you are doing, and I know we've talked about your potential appearance in chapter 26 as a character. But you know, I would much rather have you on board with 100% capacity. It's not fair on you to sort of, you know, record if you're not feeling well. I wouldn't record if I wasn't feeling well, to be honest. I've tried it and it just made me feel worse. You know, it really, you know, take care of yourselves. Look after yourselves. You are I'm trying not to get too sentimental here, really. You know, I'm not. I don't do mush. I don't do mush very well. In all honesty, I'm not a person who does sort of mushiness. But you know, everyone who joins me in these live streams, everyone who I interact with, it just, the words are failing me because I really can't think of how to say it, you know, because there are some things words can't say. You know, there are some things that just go unsaid because there is no way of being able to say them, because it can only be shown with either actions or emotion, or you know. And the love I have for my community and for my friends is so don't worry about it, you know. It just, look, I'm going to say it. If any of you ever need to you know what, Minnie? Love you too. You know, you don't have to be sorry. You know, we're all friends here. We're all, you know, and I honestly just, you know, you can always DM me whenever you want. Any of you, every single one of you is always welcome to message me whenever you need a friend. Whenever, if you feel like the chips are down, if you feel like you've got nowhere to turn. Oh, the thing is, we haven't even got to chapter 17 yet. There's oh, sorry, Amanda. I meant oh, it's okay. I'm getting confused. I was looking at the wrong. Yeah, DM me about it. Because the thing is, I need to get in touch with a number of other people. I will put in a message into the Academy group chat to say that I will need parts. The thing is, it was going to be a 2021 summertime project, but it never sort of manifested in that way. You know, it never manifested in that way, which isn't a bad thing, because it would have felt rushed. But I do think, yeah, I'm gonna have to put in a group chat message, because I'm probably going to go to bed soon, to be honest with you. I am really, really tuckered out. I'm so... As I say, I was up at 5:15 yesterday morning. And it's now 1:10 in the morning here. I've been live streaming for just over 2 hours. And... I don't know. But, you know, if any of you ever need someone to talk to, or you just want to vent, or you need someone to sort of, you know, openly communicate with, you can DM me anytime. You know, please, please, please. You don't have to feel alone in anything you know you're going through. I want to be there for you. I feel I want to be there for you. I feel like I need to be there for you as a friend, because, you know, that's how I am. That's who I am. You know, I care deeply about, you know, you know, it's I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest. You know, and that's not a negative I don't know. I'm just sort of, thank you, Pink. Thank you, Minnie. Sorry. But are time zones different in America and Canada? Because Goody, I know you're Canadian, and obviously Amanda, you're in Alabama, and Pink, you're here in the UK with me. So, what region of Canada are you from, Goody? Is it Ontario? I want to say Ontario, or is it Saskatchewan? No, doesn't it? Yes, time travelers. Maybe I'm a Time Lord. Maybe I've come to the future. Ah, yes, I'm in 2022, whilst you're still in 2021. That was supposed to be my impersonation of the Fourth Doctor, played by Tom Baker, between 1974 and 1981. But it wasn't very good. Oh, Ontario. I knew you had told me. Yeah, I remember you had told me. Oh, going travelling, are we? Very nice. I hope you go to. I hope you visit some very exciting places, or if not, you come to a. Do you know, that is funny, because I have thought of involving time travel in the Lord of War and Heartache, for an episode or two, possibly into the past or into the future. Haven't quite decided how that will work yet. That's a long-term idea, because I've still got loads of characters for up to chapter 34. And then it's a blank. I'm struggling to develop new characters at the moment, but we will, because chapter 35 onwards will be made. They will be planned. I have ideas that could possibly take us up to chapters with 3-figure numbers. you know, like chapter... What, for time travel? I may have mentioned it, I'm not sure. I know in the Dream Realm there is a time traveller character, but I do need to get in contact with all the people that I need to contact about the time traveller, about the characters that they're playing. I've got a lot of side chapters to make though as well, sub chapters as well. That's going to be interesting. Indeed. There's so much happening in this series now. We've got the Vampire Saga, we've got the Trigon Saga, we've got the Ondarian Monarchy Saga, which I'm you know, that's underway, that links into the... Oh, hello, a newcomer, Tanyatic ASMR. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you very much for joining us. Absolute pleasure to have you here. We'll just... when we have a newcomer to the chat, I do like to check if I am subscribed. Yes, I am a subscriber, thankfully, to your channel. Thank you very much for being here. Absolute pleasure to have you for the first time. I'm so sorry. I am. I was up at 5:15 yesterday morning for work, and you know, I've not long celebrated New Year here in the UK. Please, no need to. Please know me as Matt. You know, everyone else does. You're more than welcome to know me as Matt. These live streams are very informal, very, they're a lot of fun. We do try and keep them a lot of fun. The nice thing about these are I try and keep them very positive. I try and keep them very happy, joyful, fun. Simplicity ASMR Amanda usually at some point tries and causes me to crack up. The longest she's caused me to laugh in the past is 42 minutes. You know, that's the longest she caused me to laugh on one of these live streams. A whole nearly an hour of laughter. But it gives everyone else a giggle, so we're all good. Jessie, hello. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that so much. I honestly hope you're enjoying the series. You know, there's a lot of amazing content on the way, and a lot of you know, a lot of good people have been involved, and you know, it's really a pleasure to be able to you know, connect and interact with my subscribers and moreover my friends. I always count my subscribers as friends, even if we don't always interact. You know, it's always a joy when people join me in these live streams, and I'm really appreciative of it. So thank you very much for being here. I truly, honestly, you know, it absolutely, Amanda, the ASMR community is a family. You know, I mean, like families, we have our ups and downs, but at the end of the day, we are a family. And I think we have the family values as well, and I think that's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Wanted to say, obviously, Tanyatic. As you know, I'm always looking for participants in the Lord of War and Heartache. I've got quite a few chapters underway, and you know, if you're ever interested in collaborating with the project, you are more than welcome to join. You know, you can just drop me an email, or if you're on Twitter or Instagram, you can message me. You know, if you're ever, as I say, if you're ever interested in collaboration, I've got loads of characters available in the project. I always call it the project because I suppose it kind of has become my pet project, to be honest with you. And I couldn't be happier to have so many amazing people on board. You know, obviously in my community tab, which I'm extremely happy to have now, there's a list of all the people so far that have participated in the series, and we've got some you know, really amazing new people coming into the series as well, under different you know, projects and things. I mean, you know, we've got I was saying this earlier, and I will repeat, we've got the academy that's underway. We've got the main series, which I think I did attach a link. I will repost that actually from my Google Drive. I will repost that actually whilst I'm here. Because I always like to keep people updated with the available characters if they wish to participate. Excuse me, I get very lyrical sometimes when I'm doing something. Do 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 do. Bow 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 bow. Crossroads. If you're not familiar with British TV, Crossroads was like a soap opera set in a hotel many years ago here in the UK. I have just updating my live stream, my community tab, with the link to the spreadsheet that I have. Da 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 dee, da 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 da. I'll tell you the origin of my I'll tell you where the origin of my Gmail came from. greatwesternfanatic@gmail.com. As many of you know, I am sort of a railway enthusiast, and Great Western is a railway company, or the Great Western Railway, GWR. And yeah, Great Western Fanatic is nothing to do with Western films. you know, like spaghetti westerns or things like that. It's actually to do with railways, you know, and that's where Great Western Fanatic, you know, oh Jesse, thank you, you know, you sir are definitely one of the good guys. You are definitely one of the good guys. I apologise. I've just updated my community. I'm kind of really loving this. Oh, you love UK accents. Oi, that be correct, Jesse. Duck and Oliver from Thomas the Tank Engine. You see, the voice of Garen is a slight take on the West Country accent. You know, sort of Dorset, Devon, Cornwall, Somerset, that sort of thing. But obviously I lower it to a tone of 15, whereas my actual accent is more a mix of Kent, Sussex, Surrey, London. You know, it is more sort of the home county. Well, not really the home counties, but it's it is. Some people say I sound posh, but sometimes I put on a slightly posh accent, which is more my telephone voice. When I answer the telephone, it's hello. Well, it's not really, it's hello. You know, oh, it's difficult to really, but seriously, yes, anyone who wants to collaborate with me, I always... Amanda! I'm trying to do the... You're all right, Amanda. Don't worry about it. Worse things happen at sea. Worse things happen at sea. But you can share posts. I didn't realise that. Do you know, I'm discovering so many things about this about there you go. Share with your post with your audience. I don't know how that works. Oh, I see what it does. It's like a retweet sort of function, but retweets the whole yeah, I got a very unusual new subscriber the other day. It's not worth talking about because they don't seem to be very active anyway. I did have a look at their channel, but there's not much on there. They did post a couple of comments on a couple of my videos, but you know, so just trying to get by really, and promote the channel through the as I say, I'm really loving this community tab. It sounds strange, but you know, I'm making so much use of it because I think my brain is frazzled. I think my brain is officially frazzled. I mean, it is 1:30 in the morning here in the UK, and yeah, you know, I've been up. If I stayed up till 5:15 this morning, I would be up for I would have been up for 24 hours, which is a long time. I don't think I could ever do a 24-hour live stream. I've just seen a tweet. I'm just looking at Twitter. I've just seen a tweet that says, "Who are you kissing at midnight?" Oh, Twitter, why do you torment me so in this world? I don't know why I brought that up. I honestly don't know why I brought that up, but you know, it just you know, 37 years of age. I turned 38 this July. Still single, still, you know. But let's not dwell on that. You know, my time will come. I will find the one, and you know, that will, you know, yeah. My time will come. You know, it's still, you know. Oh, don't worry, Jesse. I knew exactly what you meant. You know, I'm just. You can tell how tired I am because I'm just. I just sort of. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to put people off or I don't know. Owner of a lonely heart, owner of a lonely heart, much better than an owner of a broken heart, owner of a lonely heart. I guess that's how I'm starting 2022. With that thought. Mind you, I could be starting with a lot worse thoughts. There is a lot There is a lot worse that you could probably... No. We don't want to start 2022 on a really deep note, you know. You can be reflective, yes. But sometimes you just... I'm sorry, Amanda. I'm sorry. It just happens, doesn't it? Really? These things just happen. But you know something? We don't have Thanksgiving in the UK in November. We don't celebrate it because obviously it's very much an American thing. But I'm not upset. I'm not upset, Amanda. I'm honestly not upset. I just become very reflective, and I'm not upset. I'm more melancholy. I am more like melancholy, you know. Thank you for that. That is yes. Thank you. Just to read out in case the chat doesn't. Tanyatic ASMR has said, "I just believe that if you don't worry about it too much, you get 5 times more than you expected. If you want it so badly, it doesn't happen." Thank you. That means so much and makes so much sense. That I really honestly appreciate that. That is perfect. And I'm not, you know. Thank you. That is a perfect way to start. That is a perfect quotation to start 2022. If you want it so badly, it doesn't happen. You basically, it means you just have to let it be, and it will take its own course and its own time, and that is beautiful in my mind. That is beautiful because it makes so much sense. It really does make so much sense. Thank you for sharing that thought. I really... Yes, exactly, Amanda. Yeah. That is perfect. Yeah. I can't say anything more to that because there's nothing more that needs to be said. It is so strong in its truth. You know, there is no... I'm really appreciative of that. I agree. That's why I want to try and make 2022 the year I don't worry. The year that, you know, the year that I let everything take its course. You know, whatever happens. You know, it's... There are things that are in my control, that I can control, but there's so much more that's out of my control. goody, 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 goody. Thank you as well. Yeah, this is so much. This is so much that I'm so appreciative of. Yeah. This is, I can't ask for better friends like you. You know, you are all, in all honesty, you are amazing people. You always come out, you always you always seem to know what to say, and I'm honestly so thankful for every single one of you. Even if you're watching this back on the replay, thank you. Thank you so much for being here, for being part of my world, my creativity, my story, whatever, you know, whether you're a subscriber or, you know, a participant or just a casual viewer, you know, thank you so much. It means so much to me, because to know you are there spurs me on to create more content and share more content. You know, it really does encourage me to keep going. You are my encouragement, and I am so honestly grateful for that. You know, it really, yeah, I really honestly thank you. That's all I can say, really. Thank you. 2 little words that mean so much. You know, it's you know, they're not the biggest of words, but they come from the heart. They come from here. And I, you know, in all honesty, in the previous 12 months of 2021, I can honestly say that everyone who I've encountered in the communities that I am part of have some of the biggest hearts on the planet, and thank you, Tanya Tick. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you joining. Have an amazing New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate it, and thank you for continuing as a subscriber. You know, genuinely, thank you. I can't say it enough. Yeah. And considering we're coming up to 2 hours 40 minutes, I honestly think the time has come to call it a night. It's just gone 20 to 2 in the morning. I am really tired. I will probably sleep in tomorrow, but I still have 2 days off after that, Sunday, Monday. So I hope to be able to live stream next week and next Friday, and it'll be back at the normal time of about 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, GMT, possibly 9 p.m. depending on the situation. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, everybody who's been and gone in the chat, and you know, thank you everyone for being my rock. Thank you. Yeah, it's nice to end it on a positive. It's nice to end a live stream on a positive note, and I can't think of a better positive note than that, to be honest, because it just means so much to me to know that you're here sharing everything with me. I shall bid you good night. Happy New Year, especially to those yet to celebrate. I truly appreciate you being here, and yeah, let's get 2022 underway. See you next time, my friends. All the best. Happy New Year, because I'm starting this new year happy. Good night.